Hey guys, Cutlass Knives here, and today we've got a little video on our collection of knives here. So we're just gonna basically say a little bit about each of them, and well, yeah. So.
I guess we'll start over here with my katanas. I have a couple katanas. This one's the only one that's actually sharpened properly. The rest of them are more for display decoration. I picked them up pretty cheap, so. But yeah, they're great decoration swords. I think they look pretty cool.
Over here we've got kind of like a survival knife. It's got the whetstone in it. Got serrations on that side, sharp edge, and then out the back it's a little holder full of waterproof matches, like a fishing hook, some wax coated tinder basically. Just a really good survival tool actually. So resheath that.
I guess I'll start here. We have my Cutlass knives. Our collection can't be complete without a real Cutlass, so not the best. It's full tang though, so I mean it can take some damage, cut some bottles. Then I have my tactical, like little Tanto katanas. I've heard them called urban tactical. I don't know what you'd call them, but again, cheap, but kind of fun. Down here we've got some of my fixed blades. I have my really old buffalo skinner. This is a German knife passed down from my grandpa. Wicked knife, really sharp because it's been stropped almost every day, so it's a really sharp old knife. Below that I have just a cheap outdoorsman fixed blade, nothing special. I have my dad's Divers knife actually, that when I got this it was really dull, like almost rounded, but I've gotten it sharpened and to a nice point. It's a cool little knife. We have our two Bally's, cheapos because where we live it's really hard to get decent Balisons, but you know, they're fun, good to learn with, so we picked up a couple tricks.
We've got a couple sets of throwing knives, like mini style. We've got the big set of Gil Hibben throwing knives, big ass things, like compared to my hand they're fairly large. Comes with a nice magnetic sheath. Yeah. Got a dagger I picked up in Greece. It's nothing really special. Like it's not the greatest quality, but I mean it looks nice, and I ended up getting a pretty decent edge on it. Over here we've got a couple lockbacks. This one has a Shelby Cobra on it, and the other one has a Chevrolet Corvette, I believe. Got another liner lock there, a bunch of slip joints, multi-tool.
Down here I have my, I guess we'll start with the brand name knife. I have my cheap Boker Magnum Slotto. Really long knife, you know, 25 bucks, cheap for, you know, Magnum Boker's cheap company. Down here we have our Benchmade Model 10750 Vex. Wicked knife. A lot of people compare them to the Tenacious, and a lot of people prefer the Tenacious, but I don't know, it's a nice little knife, so for the price I got it for. We have a pair of them actually.
And we also have a pair of the Spyderco S. One's with a clip and one's without. It's actually a really nice knife. It's weighs 2 ounces. It's got a really nice edge, flat ground blade. It looks really stunning. Like it's just amazing to look at. Got a couple over here, assisteds. This one's a stiletto point. It's got a fairly decent lock. There's not much blade play, but can't really expect that from like a not really expensive knife. So,
To the carbon fiber assisted.
Yeah, it was this
Fake
carbon fiber. Yes, fake carbon fiber, but whatever. Assisted. It still looks really nice. It's a smooth action on it. There's no blade play, so.
Carry lock.
Yeah.
It's actually a carry lock, which I think is really rare for a cheapo knife. So, you know, whatever. I think that's kind of cool. Let's see. I have my cheap, like $2 lock back from Princess Auto. I have my real Victorinox and my fake Victorinox. Just kind of handy to have around. I have this really cool, kind of a decorative liner lock. It's, I don't know if you can see it there, but it's pirate themed. You can see Davy Jones on one side. It has X's all the way down the back of the blade, which is actually pretty cool. And the entire blade is engraved with a kind of a pirate scenery. Again, I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty cool.
Over here we've got a very nice kukri from Nepal.
And this was actually brought back from Nepal for me as a gift this Christmas from my sister's boyfriend. It's very cool. It's a gorgeous knife, all engraved. It's actually really thick and really, really sharp. So it's a cool knife. And it has the two auxiliary knives with the sheath. I don't remember the proper names, but one's actually a sharpener and the other is just another little knife. So those are pretty cool. Actually on the sheath it's got a metal tip. And the point is really sharp. You can almost use the sheath as a weapon as well. Let's see. We have my... I'll just throw some Spydercos around. I have my 2 generations of Schrades. I have this Schrade Old Timer slip joint that my dad actually gave me. Then I have this cheap Schrade Extreme Tanto liner lock, the combo edge. It's actually not a bad knife for the 20 bucks I paid for it, so... You know, it's alright. I think that's just about it. We have this kind of really cool, massive lockback. It's a huge knife for the style. I don't think I've ever seen anyone's this big. But, you know, it's a cool little knife.
Little.
Oh yeah, I have this little buck that I picked up at Canadian Tire for like $15. Really, you know, not a bad little buck knife for the cost as well. I think that's about it, but thanks for watching, guys. We'll get some reviews up on some specific knives, and hopefully we'll be picking up some Cold Steel products soon as well. So, thanks for watching.